Melinda, where no listener is ever left behind.
Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sport. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.
Welcome everyone here at the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show on KCAA Broadcasting Network. We are on 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and you can find us on all of your favorite streaming channels. We are also available on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Android app. Just subscribe to Building Solid Foundations. Now, here at the Fabulous Lifestyles, we talk about so many things. We're talking about fun, finance, fashion, foundation of business. So today we're going to focus on foundation of business, and I have an amazing guest for you. Her name is Jill Lublin, and she is an amazing speaker. She has done over 200 plus speaking engagements each year. She is a master publicity strategist and consultant, and a best-selling author. Consistently wows audiences worldwide with her entertaining and interactive keynotes, seminars, and training programs on publicity, networking, kindness, and influence marketing. Jill has shared her powerful networking and publicity strategies on the stages of Tony Robbins, T. Harv Eker, Jack Canfield, Mark Victor Hansen, Laura Langermeyer, James Malinchak, Lisa Nichols, Richard Simmons, and many others. Additionally, thousands of people have attended her popular crash course in publicity, which she teaches live several times a month at locations around the US and Canada, as well as live online class. Her popular home study system is used by clients worldwide who are ready to create greater success and revenues for themselves and their companies. So let's go ahead and welcome Jill Lublin. Hi, Jill. How are you?
I am doing great. Great to be here with you.
Yeah. So, Jill, you have such an incredible background and accomplishments. I mean, how do you feel about all of that?
You know, I'm proud of it. I'm blessed by it. I'm excited to contribute and feel in service because of it. You know, I'm able to touch a lot of people. And for me, that makes a big difference to really help support all kinds of businesses at multiple levels. So it feels great.
Yes. And I remember the first time I listened to you was at the GLAC. That was the National Speakers Association group in LA.
Oh my gosh.
You remember
yes.
that?
Yes, I loved it.
Oh, wow. You were amazing. I mean, seriously, you provide so many great information for people to understand how they can get their names out there. And for speaking in over 200, events, I mean, what that is a little bit overwhelming. I mean, how many times do you travel if that is over 200 speaking? I mean, how many years have you been speaking anyway?
Oh gosh, probably about 15 years.
15 years?
In terms of professional speaking, yes. And, you know, gone about half the month. Now that changed with COVID. I actually love the virtual speaking now. It's super fun.
Yeah.
All I have to do is roll over into my computer and, and give wonderful, do the same kinds of support. It's just so much easier. And actually the whole world has opened up that way. And in terms of the opportunity to reach even more people on Zoom. So it's a wonderful and unique opportunity that way.
But it's definitely, there's a difference in speaking in person versus online, right? Because in person, you can feel the energy of the people that are in front of you.
It's different. The truth is I've gotten very good at being on Zoom.
Okay.
I've, taken courses. I always love to educate myself. How do I be, the best? And I use props and I have fun and I have people engage. It's so, I'm told I show up well on Zoom as well as live in person. To me, it's really offered the opportunity to really get even more access to people and give even more, opportunity for education. It's been wonderful.
Okay. And well, so when you were traveling, I mean, where did you get to go? I mean, I'm talking about, over 200 plus. Did you go outside United States?
Yes, quite a bit. I
Okay.
traveled a lot throughout Canada, as well as New Zealand and Australia. That was awesome. I've been to
Wow.
parts of Europe. Yeah, I got brought in by the Australian government. So that was really amazing. And then while I was there, I did different things in different parts of Australia. And then same thing with New Zealand. The thing I find with speaking that's so wonderful is you can keep definitely all over the United States and certainly over Canada and yes, international too.
Now, it's not as easy thing to say that you can just go and start speaking and then you can go ahead and travel everywhere, right? You're talking about, making sure that you have the foundation to be able to promote yourself through public relations. So, can you explain to me how that all started for you?
So it all started really I had a public relations agency, and I decided that speaking was a wonderful way to create leads and clients, and publicity, of course, is a wonderful way to create leads and clients. So I started speaking. And then I discovered I was good at it. I liked it. It was fun for me. And really kind of naturally became more of a speaker, meaning I started doing events and hosting trainings and really enjoyed it, really enjoyed the dynamic opportunity in it, the opportunity to really just reach people quickly. It's a whole nother energy than, consulting. And I love it. I do. I just really, I can't, I think for all of us who speak, there's just something. I was talking to somebody the other day on the phone. He said that he was 69, but when he speaks, he's 25 years old on stage. There's
Oh, wow.
something that almost makes you go youthful because it's dynamic and exciting.
Well, I so happened to speak in Chicago. It was last month, I believe, and it was really nice to have that energy from the audience, and it's really amazing to have that experience. But let me ask you
Yes.
this: I know that you have published a lot of books, so tell me about that. What was the reason behind it, and what is the experience for you?
Thank you. Well, I have 4 books. They're all actually right here. My first one, Guerrilla Publicity. This is the 3rd edition. Just got to show that because it's fun, right? 3rd
Yes,
edition
guerrilla
of
publicity. I love that.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you. And so 3rd edition, because frankly, I do practice what I preach and promote and publicize. You have to, if you're especially with books. So I'm very thrilled that that book has had legs, I'll call it. And my
Okay.
4th book is called, this is newer, The Profit of Kindness, about utilizing kindness in the marketplace, in business.
Mm-hmm.
And I talk to corporations about creating corporate kindness cultures, right? And do a lot of
Wow.
training on the area of publicity, like with Phillips organization, as well as entrepreneurs and small businesses. And I mean, who doesn't need publicity, right? Everybody needs publicity. So those are my main 2 books. I also have one on referrals called Get Noticed, Get Referrals on McGraw-Hill,
Okay.
and Networking Magic. So they're really all about publicity in terms of putting yourself out there, creating more visibility, getting people to know about you. And so those have been just wonderful to create. I'm also featured in I think about 6 compilation books, meaning where I have a chapter, right? Not a
Yes.
whole book. So that's been wonderful. And, but really, to me, the books have been a natural opportunity, obviously, to impact people and to make a difference.
Okay. Well, I know that you are a member of the Global Society for Female Entrepreneurs with Robbie Motter. And so
Yes.
were you part of her book too?
I was, absolutely.
Okay.
And some other things she's doing. She's always so amazing, and I'm always so grateful for Robbie. As we know, she's an amazing woman who's devoted her life to, helping people and helping women in business. And, I think that that's really a key now is how do we help really people in business, people lead fabulous lives, right? And part of that is having a business that excites you and delights you and juices you up, that every day you're excited to get out of bed and to make a difference.
I totally agree with you, Jill, because everything that I do now is really about what I see that I love doing, and I see the result on the people that I work with. I get really excited when I see people, getting where they need to be. And that's part of what I do. That's why I do the radio show, because I know that it helps people and they get a lot of information. They get educated by people like you, Jill, that had many years of experience, and be able to help them also if they need assistance and trying to get more information about it. And I think this is such an amazing opportunity for everybody to learn from you. But I
Thank
wanted
you.
to really dive into your business, but I'm going to go take a commercial break, and we'll go in our next segment with what you do in order to help business owners to create a good foundation in their business. Okay. So, everyone out there, stay tuned. We have an amazing segment for you with Jill Lublin, who is a public speaker, author, and everything that you can think of. She is amazing. And so, don't go away. We will be right back.
Do you remember the power of dreaming? M. Teresa Lawrence helps us all reconnect with imagination through her renowned Leadership of Play coaching program. Schedule a session with Teresa on Instagram at Your Trueness to ignite creativity and pursue huge dreams once more. Don't let your spark fade. DM Teresa at Your Trueness today and reclaim the magic of dreaming.
Tired of qualifying your leads and not getting the right clients for you? Join the finest women in real estate and learn how to attract the best clients and increase your referral network. Call now at 951-378-5316. 951-378-5316 and become one of the finest women in real estate.
This is Steve Matley. Join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations radio talk show. I spent decades as a professional construction manager, business owner, real estate developer, and a college educator, and I enjoy learning new things from other people. We talk a lot about real estate, business, and finance, but we cover a diverse range of other topics as well. Some of the topics we've discussed in the past few months include real estate investing, leadership, higher education, ADUs, marketing using technology, multifamily rental properties, business strategy, entrepreneurship. You never know who may show up or what they may talk about, so join us right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio.
Hey guys, it's Damon, Mr. Foxy, Damon Hart, and I'm here with the real men of real estate. And I just want to say, hey, come and watch us this Sunday, 1 p.m. live, every Sunday. Okay, we're going to be on KCAA Radio, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM. If you got a minute, just tune in. We can't wait to have you here. I'm going to be there. If you can't make it on there, we're going to be at Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, or Android app on Building Solid Foundations channel. So tune in. You know what you got to do in the meantime. Keep it foxy.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Welcome back, everyone, here at the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show here on KCAA Radio Network. And we are very excited that we have Jill Lublin today. And she is a public speaker and also helping people on public relations. So, Jill, so let's talk about, really what you do to help the business owners create a very solid foundation for their business. Because right now, our focus is creating a good foundation for the businesses. So what do you do and how you can help them?
Sure. So the biggest thing really is when you're talking about publicity, it's really important that you create visibility building activities, that you put yourself out there consistently and persistently. So my focus with the entrepreneurs and small businesses I work with is how do you keep creating those activities that get you out there, connect you to others, have people say yes to you, build your credibility, put trust in the marketplace. All of that is so key. And that's really what I'm helping people to do is that, let me call it powerhouse marketing that supports you to create ongoing visibility so that people keep hearing about you. And so when I'm with people, I am looking at where in your message makes sense, where there are holes in your marketing, what can we say that are better opportunities for people to understand you and to say yes to you. And that's all publicity. Publicity gets you seen, it gets you heard, and it gets you paid. And that is exciting. And the truth is, without anybody knowing about you, well, what good is that, right? I mean, if you want to serve people, if you want to do business with people, they have to know who you are. That's really a key.
Okay. Well, so I understand that this is what they have to really make it part of their business. But, there's so many ways of getting them out there, right? I mean, from what you have shared, you're talking about publicity, you're talking about networking, you're talking about, visibility. So, in regards to some specifics that they can take away from this, what are the things that you can share with them that would be, right away they can implement into their business?
Well, one thing I'd love for all of you to do is go to Google Alerts, put in your name, because obviously when the media speaks of you, you need to know about that, and that's important. Put in like a phrase or one word about whatever your business is about. Like for me in kindness, I put in the word kindness, thereby finding out that November 13th is World Kindness Day. Well, how wonderful is that, right? Now I get to promote kindness, not only every day, which of course is important, but certainly for World Kindness Day. It's an actual time that people want to talk about this. So that's a real key. And then additionally, I want you to also go to nationaldaycalendar.com and take a look at what are the holidays that are affiliated or associated with your subject. And that is a really good source for finding that out and will really help all of you for creating more visibility quickly by knowing what holidays to attract people to. That works really well.
Wow, that's amazing. And I know as a business owner, you also really need to know who your market is, your target market. And from what I learned in marketing is that you need to know their age, their personalities, their hobbies, all of that. Is that something that you also help people in regards to, fine tuning or really, targeting the right people and putting out the right messages there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So exactly what you said, Marie. You have to know who are they, what age range are they, what gender are they, what's their interests. But truthfully, you also got to really be clear on your message. And like people will sometimes say to me, well, if I serve multiple audiences, what should we do, right? And I would say it depends. Like, let's talk to business people one way. Let's maybe talk to women's audience another way, and actually have real world ways that we can reach people. The point is to be consistent and persistent with an actual media strategy that works. And one of my, I'll call it gifts, is the opportunity to really drill down into the messages and make that interesting to people and something that others care about.
Okay. Now, for someone like me, because I find myself being so broad with my connections because I market myself in so many different ways. Like I said, I was connected to the healthcare industry, to the real estate industry, to the fashion industry and entertainment. And I do all these live events. And for some reason, I find it to be working for me. But I know that it doesn't work for everybody else too. Not everyone can do what I do. So what do you advise to people that are trying to figure out how they brand themselves when they have, more than one thing that they're running? How do you help them with that?
Yeah, and by the way, that's a very real thing these days, is that people are doing multiple businesses. So one thing I prefer is let's promote specific business A and specific business B to very specific audiences, right? Now, the overlapping audience may be small business audiences. The overlapping audience may be women's businesses. I'm just using those because they're easy examples to find. Target markets, business publications, women's publications, right? They're pretty easy to find. But I think when you start diversifying too much, then the message gets a little more confused. So that's my general advice. Now, when it comes to your bio, you want to probably integrate that. Marie is a radio host and runs Fabulous Life as well as the Academy, right, that you run. And that's okay. The other thing I find is when verbally you're doing an interview or speaking to a prospect, you can say, did you know that I also, is a really great phrase when you're doing multiple things. So there's wonderful ways to handle both opportunities. And my general rule is let's stay focused on one thing at a time.
Okay. Well, I totally support what you're saying because I know that, for people, they get confused on how they look at you when you have mixed messages. And then they get confused and they don't know who you are and they don't know why would they connect with you because they just don't understand. But one thing I wanted to ask you, Jill, can you share an example of a client that you helped in the way you provide your service?
Yeah, absolutely. So let's take Ryan, who Ryan had heard me speak. He says, Jill, I really want to work with you. I'm like, great, Ryan, what do you do? He says, I'm an instructional designer. Now, Marie, I had a problem because I did not know what that was.
Okay.
And when he told me what it was, I said, Ryan, no offense, that's not going to get you publicity. Instructional design is very, kind of cut and dried. It's, even though it's a very important aspect in corporate work, it's not going to be what got him publicity. And I said, tell me your story. Ryan told me his story about being downsized from a corporate job, about being fired at the time his wife was pregnant with their third child on the way, and he had just bought a big house. I'm like, oh my gosh, Ryan, that does not sound like a formula for success. Well, I did part of my publicity magic, which is I call it use everything you've got. Ryan is Asian American, he's Chinese. Okay. I said, Ryan, what we're going to do is translate an article. We're going to put it in the Chinese Times. And that one article got him $7,000 worth of business.
Wow.
And by using, I like to call it everything you've got. And then additionally, because I changed his message into being a virtual office warrior, Ryan got featured in Entrepreneur Magazine. Ryan got featured in Mac Home Journal. He got put in the front page of the San Francisco Business Times, and it went on and on for 9 months, increasing his revenues by 40%. 40%. That is huge ROI on publicity. And I'm going to just always say that our publicity equals ROI. And in his case, it took him literally from zero. He put my fee on his credit card. He knew publicity would make a big difference, to all of the results he got. Phenomenal. And he's operating a thriving consulting business, and now even has a book. All kinds of great things has happened. And that was because of integrating multiple strategies and systems that I taught him to do and that we actually implemented together.
Wow, that is amazing. Now, I didn't really understand what you really help people with. Now I get it because, you take people from, a confusing situation to a very clear and concise process of, implementing all the strategies. So we're going to take a break, Jill. And for you out there, you're learning a lot from Jill Lublin here at the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show. I'm your host, Marie Antoinette Waite. And don't go away. We're going to have more from Jill. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Do you remember the power of dreaming? M. Teresa Lawrence helps us all reconnect with imagination through her renowned Leadership of Play coaching program. Schedule a session with Teresa on Instagram at Your Trueness to ignite creativity and pursue huge dreams once more. Don't let your spark fade. DM Teresa at Your Trueness today and reclaim the magic of dreaming.
Tired of qualifying your leads and not getting the right clients for you? Join the finest women in real estate and learn how to attract the best clients and increase your referral network. Call now at 951-378-5316. 951-378-5316 and become one of the finest women in real estate.
This is Steve Matley. Join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio Talk Show. I spent decades as a professional construction manager, business owner, real estate developer, and a college educator, and I enjoy learning new things from other people. We talk a lot about real estate, business, and finance, but we cover a diverse range of other topics as well. Some of the topics we've discussed in the past few months include real estate investing, leadership, higher education, ADUs, marketing using technology, multifamily rental properties, business strategy, entrepreneurship. You never know who may show up or what they may talk about, so join us right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio.
Hey guys, it's Damon, Mr. Foxy, Damon Hart, and I'm here with the real men of real estate. And I just want to say, hey, come and watch us this Sunday, 1 p.m. live, every Sunday. Okay, we're going to be on KCAA Radio, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM. If you got a minute, just tune in. We can't wait to have you here. I'm going to be there. If you can't make it on there, we're going to be at Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, or Android app on Building Solid Foundations channel. So tune in. You know what you got to do in the meantime. Keep it foxy.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Marie Antoinette Waite here on the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show on KCAA Broadcasting Network. And we are going to continue our conversation with Jill Lublin, who is a public speaker, a publicist, and she's doing so many things that I'm so excited about. And she's actually coaching a lot of people in regards to strategies with their business. So Jill, your story about Ryan from our last segment was amazing. So do you do the tracking of what the progress of their business while you're, coaching them with the strategies?
Yeah, so in Ryan's case, an increase in 40% revenues, absolutely. His web stats went up by 38%. That's a lot. Additionally, he was in all of those magazines, publications, and actually this continued for 9 months. Is that like amazing and awesome?
Okay.
Like 9 months. And to me, what we're looking at is ongoing visibility. Yes. And I've seen this again and again and again with people who start getting publicity, and then what happens with their business. I'm talking acceleration and increase in prospects, increase in clients, which of course increases revenues. But also some of the intangibles, which is that trust factor, the like, know, and trust factor, that people see you, you become the expert, they believe in you, they trust you. It makes a huge difference out in the
Okay.
world.
Okay, so we're talking about almost 9 months working with Ryan. So what I am, for the sake of our audience, because sometimes people get intimidated by, she might be expensive, or your program might be too expensive. So what is the average of investment that they need to do for you to coach them?
Yeah, but I want to clarify one thing, because
Yes.
we worked together for 9 months because it was so effective. The truth is, he had an original 3-month contract with me, which is how I work with most people.
Okay.
3 months, and we were so successful that we just kept going. It was easy to write a check when your revenues, to triple and exceed your investment.
Okay.
And so that becomes an easy yes. So I would tell you, here's what happened, Marie, is I have always been committed to helping entrepreneurs create great success with PR. And the truth is, if you hire a public relations agency, you probably should figure out about $5,000 a month for anyone good. Hey, I am not a PR agency. What I've done now, I ran a PR agency before. And by the way, my fee was $5,000 a month.
Okay.
And now what I've done is put together publicity breakthrough boot camps. They're under $100.
Oh my gosh, that's
Isn't that
amazing.
amazing? It is amazing. And I'm bringing people in to an opportunity to guess what? I have media there who says yes to them. I have amazing panels. I call them love seats, not hot seats, where I answer people's specific questions. There's breakouts, there's content. So what I'm doing is bringing people all into one environment, and very effectively and affordably helping them get publicity and to do what works with systems and processes that are replicable and easy, and it isn't expensive. Now, if you want to spend a fortune, I'm happy to refer some people to you. But realistically, I've taken everything I know for close to 30 years and put it into highly affordable packages that are that are publicity breakthrough boot camps. They're simple and easy to attend on Zoom. Then I do have some private coaching clients. Those are usually 3-month programs, kind of like what Ryan was in. And it's still very affordable, way under what I told you at that $5,000 a month. We're talking, for the whole 3 months now. So I've just created ways that keep things simple.
Okay, wow, that's almost practically a gift for people, the way you have structured that. And I think people should take advantage of it and jump on it. Now, how do they get hold of this workshop that you're talking about? How do they get hold of it?
Yes, we'll go to JillLublin.com/bootcamp. And then put in the code breakthrough, because you're listening here. That's how you get that really good discount price. So it's JillLublin.com/bootcamp, and put in the code breakthrough, all one word, all non-capitals, right?
Okay.
And I'm sure they'll be in the show notes too. But that is a great way to come on in and get your publicity done. No nonsense, no kidding.
Okay, I just want to make sure for the radio listeners that they understand the spelling. So it's JillLublin. It's Jill Lublin. Okay, so make sure you spell that correctly. And then JillLublin.com, is that right? And
yes, exactly.
/breakthrough
/bootcamp.
Oh, /bootcamp, and then /breakthrough. Is that right?
So you go JillLublin.com/bootcamp. And then when you get to checkout, you put in the code breakthrough.
Oh,
because
I see.
You've been listening to this, and that's going to give you an amazing $97 offer to come on in and let's really get publicity done. So it's JillLublin.com/bootcamp. Put in the code breakthrough.
Okay.
All one word.
All right, we got that. All right, sounds good. I want to make sure that you got it and you don't miss this opportunity from Jill. But anyway, Jill, so this is really amazing what you're doing for people in the business world. And is there other things that I mean, I guess one thing that I want to ask you, which I'm, very interested to learn, is how do you get to be around all of these celebrities like Tony Robbins and James Malinchak and, Jack, is it the guy from this chicken soup book, right?
Jack Canfield. Jack
Yes,
Canfield.
Canfield. So how do you get involved with all of these people? I mean, that's like amazing.
Well, number one, I've spoken on Tony Robbins' stage. That was an amazing experience. He has a course called Business Mastery, so I've been on one of his speakers. Very blessed to be able to do
Wow,
that.
that's awesome. Okay.
Thank you. Some of them have hired me, like John Asseroff, who's also very famous in the wonderful transformational world and real estate also. And, John was about to do major interviews on major shows like Larry King, and he hired me to help him coalesce his message. Marcy Shimoff, who wrote Chicken Soup for the Women's Soul and Happy for No Reason, debuted at #2 on the New York Times. That's amazing. And she hired me to help her put her stories together. Wow. So that's really part of what I do. And part of meeting all these wonderful people is that I've either spoken on their stages or stages with other people that they were speaking on. So I've been featured on the stages with, Jack Canfield. James Malinchak had me speak at one of his big conferences. Tony Robbins had me speak at one of his big conferences. So that's how we do it. And then my friends, here's the thing, when you're hanging around any kind of amazing environment, get your picture taken with amazing people, and start posting that so that you also create celebrity.
Wow, that's awesome advice. So you also help people write their books, right? Is that correct?
I'm not a ghostwriter per se,
Okay.
but I can give advice specifically on how to take your book from an idea and then have it be done. Yes. And with all the resources in between.
That is incredible. You have so many talents that people can definitely, benefit from your existence. I mean, this is awesome. Now, let me ask
Thank
you. You know that I am doing an event in November, and I wasn't sure if we talked about it and if you are even around in November. Is that something that we talked about before? I'm trying to
I don't
recall.
remember, but I'd love to come if I'm available.
Oh my gosh, I would love for you to be there because I would like for all my connections to hear what you say in regards to coaching them in strategizing their public relation because I can connect them to PR people. That's not a problem. But the problem is what is the strategy for them to really understand the overall public relations of their business? There is a difference, right?
Yes.
And easy for me to get a PR guy. But what is the strategy for them to use a very good PR guy? That is the question right here. And you're the one that comes in and helps, create that program for them.
Yes, and to do it simply without spending a fortune, So we put together the whole program, the message, the implementation, get the documents together, and then pitch the press with a script that works and is effective and gets the media to say yes to you. That's the difference.
Have you ever thought about doing a TV talk show, Jill?
TV talk show? Yes, I have, and I actually did on a local cable network, which was super fun. Yes, I have, and I love it.
And so what happened? Did you continue it, or what happened to that TV show?
Well, it actually, I have, probably about 60 segments, and then it was time to move on from that one, but it's called Messages of Hope.
Oh, I love that. Do you still have it in anywhere where we can watch it?
Yes, on JillLublin.com. It is there. JILL.
Oh, okay.
LUBLIN, JillLublin.com.
Okay.
Go check it out. It's on there.
All right, everyone. Guess what? You can go to her website and watch all these TV shows that she has done. 60 episodes. That's a lot of episodes. And that is amazing. Okay, so we're going to take another commercial break and just make sure that you don't go away because this is really cool that Jill is here. I'm very honored to have her, and she's going to provide us her big message in our next segment. So you don't want to miss this. This is the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, and I'm your host, Marie Antoinette Wade. And make sure you also subscribe to Building Solid Foundations on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Android, and you can watch this show again. But we will be right back in our next segment, so don't go away.
Do you remember the power of dreaming? M. Teresa Lawrence helps us all reconnect with imagination through her renowned Leadership of Play coaching program. Schedule a session with Teresa on Instagram at Your Trueness to ignite creativity and pursue huge dreams once more. Don't let your spark fade. DM Teresa at Your Trueness today and reclaim the magic of dreaming.
Tired of qualifying your leads and not getting the right clients for you? Join the finest women in real estate and learn how to attract the best clients and increase your referral network. Call now at 951-378-5316. 951-378-5316 and become one of the finest women in real estate.
This is Steve Matley. Join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio Talk Show. I spent decades as a professional construction manager, business owner, real estate developer, and a college educator, and I enjoy learning new things from other people. We talk a lot about real estate, business, and finance, but we cover a diverse range of other topics as well. Some of the topics we've discussed in the past few months include real estate investing, leadership, higher education, ADUs, marketing using technology, multifamily rental properties, business strategy, entrepreneurship. You never know who may show up or what they may talk about, so join us right here on KCAA for Building Solid Foundations Radio.
Hey guys, it's Damon, Mr. Foxy, Damon Hart, and I'm here with the real men of real estate. And I just want to say, hey, come and watch us this Sunday, 1 p.m. live, every Sunday. Okay, we're going to be on KCAA Radio, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM. If you got a minute, just tune in. We can't wait to have you here. I'm going to be there. If you can't make it on there, we're going to be at Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, or Android app on Building Solid Foundations channel. So tune in. But you know what you got to do in the meantime. Keep it foxy.
Fire Up Connect is the most innovative business networking group, supporting and collaborating with a dozen of small businesses that are interested in building and establishing strong business connections, hosting educational live seminars while carrying out business and community-driven projects, as well as marketing programs as a part of its membership program. Fire Up Connect also offers virtual assistance with a wide range of services including inbound customer support, chat support, appointment setting and email management, graphic designing, video editing, web design and development, social media marketing, e-commerce solution, content writing and much more. For more information, head on over to www.fireupconnect.com. Fire Up Connect, helping success stories unfold every day.
Welcome back to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Talk Show. I'm your host, Marie Antoinette Wade, and we are here with Jill Lublin. And Jill has been a very successful public speaker and helped so many people in regards to public relations. So Jill, this is the time that I would like for you to talk to our listeners and audience in regards to what they really need to know about public relations in regards to building a good foundation for their business.
Well, here's the truth, my friends. If you don't do anything, no one's going to find you. You know, I don't care how small or big you are. I told you initially, I got brought in by Phillips Corporation, talking to the director of marketing, real estate companies, all kinds of places and spaces, and, you know, small businesses, people just starting, people repositioning from, or maybe from corporate into entrepreneurship, or vice versa. So here's the truth. Without people knowing what your message is, what's important to you, you got to get your name into the media so that you have that expertise, that trust, that credibility. And with that, what I've seen is amazing results. I'm talking clients, I'm talking generating revenues, I'm talking prospects with ease, I'm talking you being able to serve and contribute at the level that you deserve. And that's really what publicity does for you. It's about getting your message out, my friends. And the truth is, your message matters. Your message matters. It's time. There's nothing to wait for. Well, and let me add in there, Marie, if I might, that publicity is an evolutionary process. So wherever you are right now in your business, perfect. Let's take the step in publicity to promote where you're at. I think that's a real key for people. And I just really want to keep encouraging you to take steps everywhere you're at to make your publicity sparkle.
Wow, I love it, Jill. Okay, and so also they can hire you to speak at their organizations, right?
Absolutely. I'd
Okay,
love to.
so tell us a little bit some of the topics that you can talk to them about speaking.
Yeah, so one of the topics is get known everywhere. And we integrate real practical publicity tips based on your organization and what the needs are with messaging that matters. And I find that that's a big issue for a lot of people, Marie, not only the messages, but then the systems and blueprint in place to carry out through the year makes a huge difference for preparation and impact, right? And so I focus on that the whole time with people. The other one is the profit of kindness, and that is using cultures of kindness, how it actually does, guess what, increase your revenue, increase your PR, and ways that you can do it simply and integrated into your company as well as into your life. So those are my two main topics that I'm out there with and love doing that. Sometimes for real estate people, I will do turn your contacts into cash. And that's based on my book, Networking Magic, and how to network effectively. And my other book, Get Noticed, Get Referrals, where it's really about creating referral-based business. So I love doing that one too.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Jill. And totally, there's going to be a lot of companies, a lot of business owners that should be connecting with you because of all the things that you offer. And I truly believe that public relation is one of the solid foundation that you need to have in your business in order for you to be successful. And so for everyone out there that's listening to this show, please make sure that you share this to your connections, to the people that you know, because it will truly help them with what they need to do for their business and even with their personal life. You never know what they need in order to be successful. So make sure that you share this information to them. And also, I want to make sure that you understand that I have a big event in November. This is on November 3rd, 4th, and 5th at the Doubletree Hotel in San Diego. And this is for about 300 to 500 people. We have so many amazing experts that are coming in where you can learn leadership, marketing, communication, technology. There's a lot of discussion on AI. So we're going to have someone who's going to talk about AI technology there. We also have so many people that are expert in so many angles of business. So you don't want to miss this. The ticket for this summit on November 4th is only $50, and you can bring a guest. It's 2 for 1. I mean, you can't beat that. That is an amazing price for you to be able to access all this information. And of course, you can enjoy the view of San Diego. It is a beautiful city, one of the finest cities in the United States. So definitely you can't miss this event on November 4th. We also have a red carpet on November 3rd, and that is a good way to network with people. It's a TV reality show that we're doing a screening premiere, and you can watch that show too. And then on November 5th, we have what we call the Real Estate Investing Mastermind Breakfast from 9 o'clock until 12 p.m. And that's on November 5th, Sunday. And you will get to learn how to invest in real estate. It's another way for you to make money aside from whatever you're doing. I've made a lot of money in all kinds of businesses that came into my life, and I have been able to bless people from everything that I have to. So make sure that you take the time to learn all of this. Here in the Fabulous Lifestyle, you will learn everything about food, fashion, finance, and foundation. And that is really the key in order for you to establish your fabulous lifestyle. And thank you so much, Jill, for being here. You are an incredible asset to the community. All the workshop that you provide, the incredible program that you offer for almost, less than $100. That is incredible. It's hard to find something like that with everything that you do to help the community. Are there anything last words that you wanted to share to the people that we have here in the show?
Yeah, if I may, I also want to give a free gift away because I always think that's important.
Yes, go for it.
Yeah, so it's publicitycrashcourse.com/free gift. publicitycrashcourse.com/free gift. You're gonna love it. It's a free masterclass live with me. Woo woo woo.
Yes,
And
awesome.
yes, and a wonderful action guide that'll take you through even more steps beyond what we could cover today. So you're gonna love that. Please definitely get a hold of that. Come to my breakthrough boot camp. You are gonna love it. It's get it done. It's roll up our sleeves. We're rocking your world with publicity and actually getting you out there with real things to do. And my favorite, Abraham Lincoln said it best, and that is, whatever you are, be a good one. And publicity will help people know that you're a good one and that your message matters and that it can help and influence and impact their life. So I look forward to helping you on this publicity journey and helping you maneuver it and do it in a right way that's resonant with who you are and that's perfect for you.
Oh, I love that. Okay, Jill, one more time for the website so they can catch it. Publicity.
Absolutely.
Go ahead. What is it?
publicitycrashcourse.com/free gift.
Okay, you guys, you've heard it. You got everything that you need to learn from Jill, and we hope to see you again next Sunday at 3:00 p.m. We are here every Sunday at 3:00 p.m. So make sure that you tune into our show. And again, we are in all of your favorite streaming channels. We are in Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Android app. And KCAA is amazing. They cover over 5 million households here in the greater Los Angeles, and they have over 83,000 active listeners. So it is a very powerful radio station that we are in. So make sure that you share this and you enjoy the information that you hear from us. Again, thank you so much. Have an amazing weekend, everyone. And thank you, Jill, for being here and having a nice weekend. Okay?
Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sports. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.
KCAA Loma Linda, your CNBC news station, where your business comes first.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a